Today, people, we're going to be looking at a very underrated staff role, and in my opinion, one of the first staff members that I try and bring on board during any save, simulation, anything I am doing regarding Football Manager, whether it's actually playing the game or doing simulations for player spotlights. This staff member is the most important one, in my opinion. And it's not the assistant manager, and it's not your head of youth development. It's someone completely different. Yes, welcome to the Omega Luke Gaming channel. Do you ever spend ages sorting out the background of a club and you get sick of it because you're not even playing any games? You want to be doing transfers, you want to be participating in the league, and you can't because you're just taking way too long. Sorting out hours, sorting out youth coaches, youth physios, all of that kind of stuff which you don't really need to do. And at the end of the season, you have to renew all their contracts again to make sure they don't leave the club and make sure that your staff are happy. Well, let's change this. So make sure you like the video if this does help, or you find something rather interesting. Subscribe for more videos in the future, player spotlights, all the kind of information that you need in the background of the game, and a little bit of fun. We've got a very good challenge coming up very soon, so make sure you're subscribed to stick around. And of course, twitch.tv/Omega Luke Gaming should you want to watch me live. So this staff role, viewers, that I have been alluding to right here, like I mentioned, it saves me so much time when I'm doing the player spotlights, and it will save you so much time in your saves as well. Now this staff role is rather new, and it is, in fact, the technical director. Now, the technical director was a new addition to Football Manager 2020 last year, and much like your director of football finds you players, the technical director finds you staff members. And obviously, the better that the technical director is, the better staff members you will find. That's how this game works. The boring parts of FM for some. However, the more OCD people, you may prefer to live without this job, this staff role, or if you genuinely enjoy taking the time on your staff, this role is pretty pointless unless you wish to have them like renew contracts, for instance, and save you that kind of job. For me, I like to find the staff myself a lot of the time in regards to the first team. The lower down leagues, the reserve team maybe, and the youth team, then I will leave it to the technical director. But all of the contracts, once I found my staff, the contracts and everything like that, I leave to the staff member. And there is also one key role that the technical director does that I guarantee a lot of you will never do on this game. And it will just save you so much time and help your staff, all of them, in the future. And we'll get to that at some point. So what are the benefits of having a technical director, you ask? Well, I'm glad that you've asked that question. So they will search for and hire staff members where you have vacancies at your club. And this also includes your youth and reserve teams if that you have those responsibilities set up. The second thing that they are responsible for, and probably the most important for me because I hate doing this, is they can also be set to renew any staff contracts going out for you, so you don't have to spend a lot of your time renewing them at the end of the season or end up losing your staff members. It just saves you a lot of time. And the third thing that they do, which is probably the most important thing if you're staying at a club for a long period of time, and it's something that I never do, is that they send your coaches and staff members on courses to improve their abilities. They literally improve your staff for you. Now, I know we're not inventing the wheel here or anything, and you can literally do any of this, what a technical director can do yourself. However, if you are like me and you want to save yourself a bit of time and you don't really enjoy micromanaging, then this is what this guy can do. Who has the time to do all of that? And I understand that a lot of people like to do that, but even just sending players on coaching courses, let him do that. Sign a technical director. If that is the only thing he is going to be doing, let him do that, because you'll be surprised. Every single staff member has a potential range like a player does, so they can improve. They can also get worse. So if you're sending your coaches on coaching courses, they're going to get better, and they might be able to reach their potential, viewers. The technical director will literally help improve your staff, and therefore will help improve your first team lineup going forward. If it helps to get the coaches better, they're coaching better football, your players become better players. So let's take a look at what makes a good technical director. And it's not actually too difficult to be good at a technical director role. They have just two bits of attributes which really contribute to them doing their role. One is judging staff ability, the ability of a technical director to judge which abilities of staff members need improvement and act on that information. The other one, of course, is negotiating. How good the staff member is at negotiating transfer deals. A non-player involved in the transfer or contract negotiations will seek better financial deals if they are a more skilled negotiator, while someone less skilled will be somewhat likely to agree to less favourable packages. So this guy can actually save you money, because also, like me, when I'm offering my players even new contracts, I very rarely negotiate very well. I'm very lazy in that regard, and with staff members, I'm even lazier. So if you have a technical director who's good at negotiating, you can save yourself a lot of pennies in the future, which you can spend on some new players. So if I was actually looking at the technical director here for Manchester United, I would probably be looking for a new one, because 18 staff ability, judging staff ability is okay, but 11 negotiating, Nicky Butt. I know you're a Manchester United legend. He won 6 Premier League titles here, viewers, but he has got to go. And so to search for new technical directors, just very quickly, if you go onto staff and then staff search, it will take you to this page. You can search directly in recruitment team. That's where you'll find the technical director. Pick the attributes that you want, but if you just go down here, it will highlight them for you. Is at least 15. Let's crank that up to 17. I'm sure there will be a couple around. There are 3 around here. We have Andy Champion, Angel Ramon Martinez, and Javi Perez. Now, a lot of these will be regenerated players. Look how good this guy is. 2020. How good is that? And if we do approach to sign, he wants 25k a week. That's a lot of money. That's down to you negotiating. Andy Champion here wants 17k. That's not too bad. His attributes are quite good at 19 and 18. The final man here is 18, so he should be a little bit less, 13k. And if we do actually try and negotiate, maybe we can knock him down to 10k a week. Nope, he's being very stubborn. 12.25k there for a technical director, but in the long run, he will eventually save me a lot of money. Now, the catch with this is that lower league teams or smaller clubs, you'll have less staff members. It will also be more difficult to find a good technical director who has the ability to negotiate and judge the staff accordingly. You don't really want your technical director to find you any bad staff, so it's kind of, when you're in the lower leagues, it's a bit of a redundant role, and it might be just easier to do it yourself. You'll probably have less staff. Whereas in the Premier League, for instance at Manchester United, there are so many scouts, like unbelievable amounts of scouts. In the 30s, 40s, there are so many coaches. There are so many youth coaches. It just makes sense to have a technical director in that role, and I always try, as soon as I am in a higher league with a lot more staff members, that is when I look to try and get myself a technical director. But let's take a look at how you set all of the responsibilities for a technical director up in your responsibility tab. So again, we are in the staff center here. This is where, 40 recruitment members. This is the reason why you need one at Manchester United. If you have a look, there is a responsibilities tab, viewers. If you go down to staff, this will take you to this page, and this is where you can set up your technical director to do what you want him to do. So first team staff recruitment, if you go to set all there, go to set all staff members, Nicky Butt is there. Bang, Nicky Butt will then find me any staff members that I need for medical staff, scouting, loan, head of youth development, chief scout, and the coaching staff for the first team. You can then do that further on down for the rest of them. At the bottom here is where you do the coaching courses. So where it says coaching courses here, that's where you need to set technical director to set up those coaching courses for your staff members. Click confirm and it will carry on doing that. There is a tab, viewers, at the top where it says general, which says contracts. If you go to that contracts page, you can see first team staff contract renewals. This is very frustrating if you haven't got this set up, and whenever I accidentally forget to do this during my player spotlight simulations, I then go forward a few seasons in the future and then I go, where's all my staff? And then I look and I haven't set this up, and all of my staff members just run out of contracts and leave, and I haven't got any new ones, and they're just terrible, and the backroom staff just falls apart, the training falls apart. You need this technical director. So to set all staff members again, Nicky Butt, there he is, doing the job that I don't want to do. Thank you, Nikki. So there we have it. I hope this kind of helps you, and I hope this gives you a little bit more of an understanding of what a technical director does. I know it can be very daunting having all these different new staff roles and not really knowing a lot about them, but I hope this kind of helps, and it's really helped me once I learnt more about the technical director, what to actually use him for, and it's actually saved me so much more time and effort, and I like being saving my time and effort, viewers, so I'm very happy with that. Please drop a like if it has helped you. Let me know down in the comments, do you use a technical director? Yes, or will you be using one in the future? Let me know down in the comments. I remember, viewers, to subscribe to see some more videos going forward in the future. We still have around about 70% of you who haven't subscribed, but thank you to everyone who has done so very recently. We are now en route, fast approaching, by the way, 15,000 subscribers after just getting 10,000 subscribers before Christmas. So thank you very much for all your support. Keep them coming. If you keep coming back to this channel for all these videos and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do, and let me know down in the comments, and I can thank you personally. But I hope you all have a fantastic day. I'll see you for the next video, viewers. Bye bye.